Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. And not too long ago, I reviewed a movie called Glowsies by Terror Films, and they've recently reached out and asked me if I could do reviews for a few of their other films. So I'm going to be doing so throughout this week. So the first one that I'm doing is the 2024 film Go Away. This was directed and written by David Kerr. So here's the concept for this one. We have a fractured family that is finally trying to get back together. We have a mother along with her new husband and her two daughters. Now, along with these family members, we also have some extended family and friends that are also showing up to this party. Now, they aren't the only ones to show up, though, as a group of psychopaths that have just been going around and taking out people in their homes are also showing up on this evening. So, since these intruders are treating this family to a night of violence, will any of them actually make it out alive? So, when it came to the film Go Away, I really wanted to like this one. It has a cool poster, it has an interesting concept. I mean, the tagline here is kind of cool. I mean, you've got five intruders, 4 hours, three floors, two exits, and one problem. But the thing is, you've actually got more than one problem, even with that tagline alone. Some of those things are completely incorrect. In fact, they say near the beginning of this that there's three exits to the house, and I think technically there ends up being a fourth one as well. I also feel like there was a lot they tried to cram into the movie where it was like, oh, what if they do this? Or what if we add this? And what about this concept? And it just felt like a lot of it was jumbled. Additionally, all of the nighttime scenes, which was anytime they were outside, you really couldn't see anything. The lighting really needed to be worked on for this. Now, clearly the movie was a low budget film, but when it comes to low budgets, you really need to do something to make it special. Either you have to have a great story, you have to have at least really good acting, perhaps, or some stuff that is shocking to the point of like, wow, how did they do that? My assumption for this film is that the budget was spent on some of the actors. Because when you watch this, there are actually some pretty cool actors from other horror movies in this. You have Felissa Rose, you have Tuesday Night, Tom Matthews, and Robert Allen Mukes. Now, I do still think that this movie is worth checking out, though. It's currently streaming for free on YouTube. In fact, Terror Films has their own YouTube channel where you can watch most of these movies. Now, for me on my scale, I'm going to give this movie a 2 out of 5. It's not really one that I might revisit, but I think it is worth checking out. And if you like movies like The Strangers or Stream, there is some enjoyment you might get out of it because it has that kind of concept of these masked people coming in and messing with people's lives. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Askewed Reviews. Definitely watch all the terror films that you can. I'm looking forward to watching a bunch more and doing reviews for those as well. And if there's ever a movie that you'd like me to do a review for, feel free to mention it in the comments.